right, so welcome. First of all, I want you to know that if you did make it this far, that means you are serious about making some extra money, extra income. If you know me, if you follow me on Instagram or on Facebook, when you see my posts, you see that I make hundreds, if not thousands of dollars per week, if not per trade. And you don't need that much money to be trading with. So, don't freak out or anything. I'm going to break everything down so that you know exactly what you're doing, how to work the platforms, and the mistakes that I used to make and other people still make. And I just want you guys to avoid the pitfalls and all of that because it's your money. You want to make sure that you're growing your money and not losing money. A lot of people come into the stock markets and really lose a lot of money. And if you look up, search biggest loss on the stock market, you'll see like huge losses. But it is indeed part of the game. But the way that I trade very smart. And when we do take a loss, it's going to be really, really small. And it really won't hurt our account. So as long as you follow the rules and know what to look for after I teach you, after I train you, because I want you to know, you want to know how to fish and not just be given a fish, right? You want to know how to fish so that you can feed yourself daily. All right, so that's what I'm going to be doing here, and I want to get straight into it. So let's go ahead and start with expectations. So you got to have a great study habit, right? You got to have a study habit that you're looking at the stock market daily. Even when the stock market is closed, you still want to be looking at charts just so that you know exactly what you're looking at, okay? And I'm going to talk about charts and how to look at certain stocks and see what they're doing. So don't worry about that. The main thing I want to focus on right now is that you really want to put in the time to look at charts and make sure you set some time aside for that. So make sure you have a good study habit. So what I really want to focus on is making sure that you know what to look for when you're studying so that you're not wasting your time. All right. So all in all, doesn't matter what job you're working at, you got to make time to look at charts. You got to make time to study. All right. That's the only way you're going to know how to see signs and know what to trade. So we're also going to be talking about how to open up a brokerage account. I'm going to go over Robinhood because I think that's the best account to open, especially for beginners. I think Robinhood is very user friendly. I'm really good at navigating Robinhood, so why switch it up? I'm going to stick with Robinhood until I feel like moving to a different account. So we're also going to talk about candlesticks and chart patterns. That part is really, really important when looking at stocks. We're going to talk about stocks versus option trading. Option trading is what I do, but with stocks, that's how you want to build wealth over time, grow your money over time. And I'm going to show you what stocks to look at and certain things to look for if you want to put your money into a certain stock. We're also going to talk about long-term trade, which is 5 months to 5 years. So that's long-term trade when you put your money into a certain stock and you watch it grow. So you're going to keep it there and you're going to just watch it grow and you just continue to put money into that stock. And then you have short-term trade, which is anywhere between 1 week to 4 months. And that is, a good way to grow your money short term. So some people like to trade long term, just put their money in the account and just continue to grow it for 5 months to 5 years plus. And then some people, they just want to grow their money until they reach a certain amount and then take it out and do something with it. So that's the difference between short term and long term. So you just got to see what sort of trading you want to do. And then there's also swing trading, right? You can swing trade. That is trading a stock or holding a stock for 2 days up to 1 week. So let's say I trade something today, tomorrow, I'll be looking to sell it. Okay, so that's 2 days. And then you have day trade. Day trade is when you're in and out within 1 day. For me, I'm in and out within minutes. Why? Because day trading, it's really choppy. It's really volatile. It moves really fast. And you want to catch it once the opportunity is there. You want to catch it, and you don't want to be chasing anything. And we're going to talk about that. We don't want to chase anything. But for all of these trading styles, you really, really, really want to develop your patience and really numb your emotions. You're going to hear every trader say that. You got to have patience and you really got to numb your emotions because it's going to be scary at times. But the way I trade, I'm in and out. Long-term trade, you don't have to panic. I mean, you put your money in the stock and it grows over time. So there's not a lot of panicking on that. But the way that I'm going to show you how to trade, as long as you follow the rules, you'll be okay. So you got to be disciplined. Got to be disciplined. Got to have patience. So study before trading real money. Everything that we go over today, everything that you look at or what we're going to look at. So make sure that you don't want to go in thinking that you know everything just from watching, my course one time. You got to continue to study. You got to continue to look at charts. You got to continue to confirm that what I'm saying is indeed true so that when you do start trading real money, you'll know exactly what to look for. You won't have any panicky moments and you'll be good to go. Okay, so make sure you study before trading real money or else you're going to be at a loss. Get familiar with the charts and the charting patterns. We're going to talk about that briefly. All right, so that falls under study. Make sure you get familiar with the charts. Identify good VWAP breaks. That's mainly for day trading. So we're going to talk about day trading. Build a good watch list. You don't want to have crappy watch lists. Watch list is basically having a list of stocks to the side. And every once in a while, you'll check those stocks to see how they're doing and to see how they're performing. I'll share with you guys my watch list and what I like to trade because it hasn't failed me yet, right? It's been feeding me. It's been giving me good returns. So I'm going to share that with you guys. Rules. These are the rules that you must follow. Very, very important. Very, very important, right? You can't trade every stock. You just can't. So when you start off trading, especially for beginners, you don't know what you're looking at. You want to start off with one stock, maybe two, and I'll give you those two stocks. We'll go over all the stocks. You can choose from those stocks which stock you would want to look at, which stocks you think you're more comfortable with trading. Okay, once you understand the different styles of trading, you'll choose your trading style and then you'll go on from there. All right, so that's very, very important. You can't trade every stock. All right, don't chase missed opportunities. No FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. Do not chase missed opportunities. If you see something going up, it's going up, and then you see it at a high point, and you oh man, you thinking that it's gonna go higher, and then you buy that stock, and then guess what happens? It falls down, and then you're just so mad at yourself. You're like, why did I buy at this point, right? So be very careful. Another rule: do not use your full account size. So if you only have $5,000, $1,000, $10, whatever, you do not want to use your full account size. Golden rule is anywhere between, well, some people say 1%. I think 1% is way too small, especially if you're day trading. How are you supposed to make money off of 1%? Unless you're a millionaire, then 1% is a lot. But if you have, $1,000, maybe you want to trade, $200 out of that thousand, just so that you could earn more money, have more return on that. But you do not want to trade the whole $1,000. If you have 5,000, you don't want to trade the whole $5,000, right? So make sure you do not use your full account. Don't panic and stick to your trading plan. We're going to talk about trading plans. Do not panic and stick to your trading plan. You're going to see that the stock love to shake people out, get them scared, get your emotions in check. A lot of rookies, they come in here thinking they're going to win, when they don't know what they're doing. Get your emotions in check. Stick to your trading plan, especially when what I'm going to teach you. Make sure you stick to the trading plan, stick to the script, and do not stray away from there. All right, so do not veer away from that. So make sure you stick to the plan. Collect 10% or more from every trade. Make sure you collect money. You don't want to just let it sit. And we're going to talk about that. I'm going to show you guys on live charts, on certain charts that I'll be explaining to you guys later on in this video. Collect 10% or more. We want to collect money. We don't want to just let it sit. Manage your losses. You will lose. I was telling you before. A lot of people come into this stock game thinking they're going to win. Some of the trades will be losing trades. The key thing is, how are you going to manage your losing trades? Are you going to let it bleed out? Are you going to let your account bleed out? Or are you going to follow the trading script and pull out when things aren't going your way? You want to make sure that you pull out as soon as possible, all right? Because you can use that remaining capital on a different trade and then recover your loss. So of course, that's when opportunity presents itself. You don't want to just go chase, right? No chasing. We're not chasing anything. So make sure that you manage your loss.